There we go. Get that thing enlarged a little bit. Taking more of nature's beauty and less of the crap in this vehicle. Good morning, you beautiful fuckers. How's your day going so far? Me, I'm looking at going to work, but not until after I've watched economic news. We are very familiar with what a shit show it is in the West. No lie there. The press spins it as they can. It's very important to try to get... God, I hate to sound like this guy. It's very important to spin the news so that the orange man, who I did not vote for either time, does not get elected. The price of progress is a free press. Anyways, just wanted to put out there, I was watching some news on China, and we see them as competition and as a threat. And I guess economically and potentially militarily they are. But I think it's wise to note that they have their own issues. My best guess is that in an attempt to overtake the American economy, which arguably they have already done, they stumbled on their way to the finish line. The Chinese real estate sector is the largest sector of anything on the entire fucking planet, roughly $72 billion. And it's being run like a Ponzi scheme. I'm not even making that up. I'm not using that euphemistically. New buyers put in money so old projects can be completed. Local governments can make their own cash. And private jets may be bought by the important people. As it stands, there's a whole lot of stuff that isn't completed over there, but this isn't new news. It's just ongoing. It's sort of like watching old black and white TV where you've got a guy spinning plates on top of little rods on a variety show while bad music plays. And the plates are spinning slower and there's too many up there and they can't get to all of them. So not sure what they're going to do. Xi Jinping recently solidified his power so that there's really not going to be anybody who can challenge him or take over. Likely he's going to be there till death. Wants to keep up the zero COVID policy, which I actually sort of get, but it's not helping the economy at all. So when that collapses, it'll be a total shit show. A lot of people might feel a lot of glee and joy at the thought of the Chinese economy falling apart, but it's not just the government. There's a lot of people out there who just want to live their lives, kind of like with wars in Ukraine and Russia. A lot of these guys on the front lines, they just want to live their lives. People in China, they just want to go out, they want to get drunk, they want to get laid, they want to love their families, they want to succeed. And I mean succeed on a basic human level, not fucking huge succeed, not Bill Gates succeed, not Jeff Bezos succeed. Keep up with the rent, keep up with the mortgage, have their families admire them for what they do. And things like this economic crisis and the fucking wars and that just fuck over the small people. So what the fuck do you do? Let's see. Two phrases that I learned from the news this morning. One I already knew, tofu dregs. And I think the other was something like rat tail construction. And what those have to do with is cutting cost on building materials to where you have rebar you can bend with your bare hands. And fucking siding and stucco that just falls off 40-story buildings because it can, holes in floors. That's part of the ghost city thing. From what I heard, there's two classes of buildings in China, the ones you live in and the ones you invest in. Do not fucking move into the ones you invest in. Bad move. Staircases aren't finished, elevators aren't put in, electric's not wired, and plumbing don't exist in some of these. And they won't get completed for a while, from what I hear. Anyhow, ghost cities were set up as investment vehicles for normal Chinese people who can't invest in the stock market because it's too manipulated. And if you think the stock market is manipulated over here in the West, I think China could teach you a thing or two. However, I am not fully versed on that. That is kind of a guess. Ah, shit, I'm ranting under the influence of too much coffee and not enough sleep. So I'm going to get out of here. Remember, tofu dregs, rat tail buildings or construction or whatever. You all have a good morning. Don't drink too much coffee. Get a lot of rest. I'll talk to you later.